Thank you. I was just fixing Mithy's in-ear because the crowd is loud.
This is gonna fall.
It's always with you and the in-ear.
This is gonna fall for sure.
Let's blame it on the excitement. Well, yes. Fantastic cheers here for both sOAZ and Mithy. Fantastic victory, so congratulations on that. Yet, when you guys stepped on the stage here, you were still discussing some of the phases of the game, because am I fair in assuming that you guys didn't have your best game? sOAZ especially, up against Someday, it was pretty rough. Tell me how you lived the game and how you came back from that. He's gonna explain.
No, it was a lane swap, and they ended up pushing the top side, the tier 1, and they had a freeze on it. Kog'Maw went base, and they were waiting for Kog'Maw to come back, and we knew that they were waiting in our jungle, but we didn't expect them to go on Mithy. We expected them to go on me and Mithy to give me the lantern, but we ended up both dying really early on, and Olaf got a kill, and he had like 20 CS lead. So after this first action happened really early on, I was really far behind already, so I was just trying to farming up, basically.
Same actually went for you, Mithy, having a hard time because they did focus you a couple of times early on. And you told me before the game that you're very excited to play because you felt that as support you could really have an influence in these games. How do you think you played it after that to bounce back from that moment?
Okay, so my role this game was to be a lantern bot and to split push. So I did my job well. I didn't need to hit a hook. Basically, if I hook, I'm in danger because I'm standing still when I'm hooking, so I shouldn't even hook. So I played my role well, to answer your question. And in terms of what happened was that they were playing very well around like vision, around darkness, right? And we didn't anticipate what they wanted to do, so they caught us off guard. But I think we counteracted and did some plays too to catch them off guard.
Well, especially that Baron play. Talk me through the call for that. It's a European special, so to say, but still very ballsy to pull off in this situation. Where did the call come from?
It was pretty much everyone started talking about Baron because we expected them to push as like 2 or 3, remember? Like 2 maximum, let's say, like their bot lane or something, so they could stop us at Baron. But they ended up showing like 4 members or some wards that we have in our jungle. So we decided to just TP and go for Baron. And they didn't even push bottom, they just tried to catch us, and in the end they didn't got anything, and we got the Baron.
I think they were, I mean, their game plan was to catch us off around like their priority and so on. So they were playing towards their game plan, but then Nash spawned, and they were kind of getting a bit stressed out with all our split push, because it's pretty annoying to play against. You can't really catch anyone because there's Thresh there to save people and so on. So I guess they just made a really bad decision to try and catch us on bottom when Nash was an option, and we just capitalized on it.
Capitalized on it, kept a cool head. Now #1 in the group, still with that win. What a victory that was. It's almost incredible to believe not just you guys, but a lot of the other LCS teams as well have incredibly stepped up. How are you guys going to specifically preserve this momentum you seem to have, knowing that this is only the group stage, and it's only the first round of the group stage?
To preserve, I'm not sure. We just need to keep the same communication, have ideas in game. Yeah, so sometimes happen that we are not so talkative. And yeah, as long as we have ideas in game of what to do, and we have a clue of how to get an advantage or something like this, we should keep going.
The way I see it is game by game. We just play one game at a time and take it slow. And right now it's working out for us, so we should just keep doing the same thing.
Definitely. One final thing, the crowd was absolutely crazy already. Did you notice the wave going on? Did that distract you?
I noticed after the Baron, but beside the Baron, like before and after the game, beside that I didn't pay so much attention in game.
Okay, but they're pretty crazy. How much is that giving you the strength to fight back even when you were 0-4?
Just top laner are never lucky, you know. So.
Never lucky.
I think I honestly think it's good for us because I felt at least, or, I mean, I didn't see the wave because I can't really look at the crowd at that point, but I could hear them cheering for us a lot. And I guess, especially when we are ahead and the other team is behind, after being ahead, I guess that tilts them a bit. So I think being in Europe quite helps a bit.
Well, you heard it, guys. Keep doing what you're doing, you guys. Congratulations, #1 in the group OG, and I'd love to hear us break that down.